Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, about 12,353 aspirants registered to vie on the UDA party ticket ahead of the 2027 general election. So, this group of Kenyans, all aspirants across the country, today, they met with their party leader, President William Samoei Ruto, at State House in Nairobi. And when you look at that, indeed, it was a huge crowd. That is one strategy that UDA actually is using to market this party. Because when you see that kind of crowd, and these are just aspirants only, it is big. It tells you that UDA has indeed attracted high numbers. I don't know if ODM will have such a group. I don't know if Wiper or DCP will manage to have such a huge group of individuals. But again, for you to attend, it was not just a matter of registering and attending. As you register, for those who are seeking for MCA position, 2,000. For those who want to become the members of parliament, 5,000. Governor ako na kiwango chake. Woman rep, MC and MP, they have the amount they were giving. So, we can say that UDA today again, they have managed to collect good money. But beside all this, we are also being told that these people also have left State House with quite some good money. Kuna kiwango tu alikuwa amewekewa ya kupewa kila mtu. Sasa unaweza toa 5,000 alafu unapata bahasha ya 20,000. Look at that. Now, the main issue why I'm bringing this discussion here, it is about the venue that UDA party chose to hold its meeting. That is where now I am focusing. Because State House is a government institution. It is an institution that should show unity. The issue of partisan. But we are seeing a certain specific political party just hosting their meeting there, and you wonder, kwa nini they could not hire Nyayo Stadium or any other stadium within the Nairobi county, pay some few money, and use that venue? Why chose State House? So Kenyans are raising serious questions about the issue of how UDA is operating in this country in what they term as abuse of the state power, abuse of the state offices. It is a state house, state. It should show unity. It should bring our diversity. But when you start playing a selective political move in such a place, it raises so many concerns. And therefore, in one of the platforms that Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya has been using, he has shared his views as far as this issue is concerned, and I would want us to go through that post and also give our views on the same. But before we go deep into this, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. George Natembeya is condemning this, and here is his views. When Moi was in power, he never held a candle meeting at State House. When Kibaki was in power, he never held a PNU meeting at State House. When Uhuru was in power, He never held Jubilee meeting at State House. The issue of Uhuru Kenyatta, it is something for me personally I can argue about. Because Uhuru at some point used to hold TNA or Jubilee meeting at State House. So, what we are seeing William Ruto doing today, it is something Uhuru was doing. So if there is someone who started messing this country in terms of how to utilize State House, then the blame at first place goes to Uhuru. Hiyo ni kweli. Huyu sasa ni gani? State House has now been reduced to a political party headquarters. It is true. If you look at the situation, the yellow and lumiere green colors, tells you that State House is now being reduced to a political party headquarters. Traditionally, State House was perceived as a neutral national institution, not a partisan space. It symbolized, number one, the seat of executive authority where the president served all Kenyans regardless of political affiliation. Number two, it symbolized dignity, restraint, and continuity of state separate from party politics. Kuna siasa za chama na kuna nchi, the state. Number three, it symbolized a place of national decision making, diplomacy, security briefing, and constitutional duty. Number five, it symbolized unity and stability, especially during times of political tension. That's why earlier presidents were careful to keep party activity outside the State House. Political meetings belong to parties. Political meetings belong to party offices or private venue, while State House remain a symbol of the republic, not of any political party. That is the message from George Natembeya. And of course, you can start the image that he shared. Beside this, there is another thing that George Natembeya is trying to address. It's about how UDA is spending money, actually not from their political party, but taxpayers' money. Each aspirant, listen to this, is set to walk away with 20,000 Kenyan shillings from State House. There are 12,353 aspirants, like what we said in the beginning. That is 247,060,000 only. Nearly 300 million spent in a single day. This is not party money. This is taxpayers' money. For a context, low volume rural tarmac road cost between 20 million Kenyan shillings and 40 million kilometer. With 300 million, we could build about 15 kilometer of tarmac road from Kipsongo to Kisawai. Yaani leo wamekula pesa ya lami kilomita 15. That is why the journey to Canaan through Singapore is hot here. That is Natembeya trying to do his comparison. What the UDA party leader, who is also the president, is actually trying to do. So with this, I don't know your views. And the right thing we can do is to meet in the comment section so that we can continue with this final discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.